Is this the Admiral? Does he live in the locked door? Hello and welcome back to LP's LP of Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. Last episode, we left Twilight Town after we had completed the whole Dupless arc, and we came here to grab a ship so that we can go to Keelhaul Key and get the next Crystal Star. But we need someone who can actually navigate the ship, and I was told that he lives in the eastern part of town. Yeah, he's not in here, so we're gonna find him. We're gonna find you, Admiral Bobbery, all right? I see a shy guy just over here. Not certain how he got there, how we need to get there. I didn't check this town. Oh, it's locked from the inside, that's right. We gotta go through here. But that's where the gangster dude lives, isn't it? That's not necessarily something that's Bobbery. Can we go across? We could go across with Yoshi. I think we've already done that once. Star piece up there, I really want it. Let's go in here. Do you have information about Bobbery? You know him, he lives back here? No? Nothing? What about you? You know anything about no, nobody knows anything about Bobbery. Goodness gracious, he sounds like an established gentleman. You'd think that more people would be aware of his, his presence, his life in general, but it seems that only the Bob-ombs are really familiar with him. The Bob-ombs and the barkeep. Okay, we made it over here, and then what? We can hop up here. Can we squeeze back there? No. Oh, that started to, like, turn. Did you see that? That was weird, like the camera turned a little bit. Interesting, that might be something to worry about. And then again, it might be nothing. I feel like we need to take a bath. I feel like we need, whoa, what the heck? It spat us all the way over here? Okay, well, I guess that's fine. I wanted to come over here anyways. Swindle? Not looking for Swindle. Okay. I feel like we need the floaty move. If we had the floaty move, we could get over to this chest at the very least, and we could also perhaps get over to this dude. Maybe we can squeeze through this? No? No such squeezy? It looks like... Man, I don't know. It looks like we would need to come down off the rooftop. It's locked! Oh, it's locked! That doesn't help me. All right, well, this dude is not anywhere that's easily accessible. Certainly not in Toadsworth House, or, Frankly's. But we can talk to Frankly and see. Frankly, do you know anything about this man? No, Yoshi's just sweating on him. Let me talk to you.
Bobbery, that old sea dog, lives on the east side town right next door. We say he was a great and important sailor long ago.
Wait, we were just over there. Right next door, he says. You found a scrap of paper in the garbage can with info about Blooper. It has been transferred to your catalog. This is all of the bosses. I had been told this in the comments, actually, a little while ago, and had never come back to grab it. If you miss any of the tattles for the bosses, they end up here in the trash. Unfortunately, you don't get all the tattles for all of the, like, individuals, like all the little, whatever, specific enemies, like Goombas and stuff, but that's okay. I suppose we could get those. So, can we break this down? It's locked from the inside. Can we squeeze in here? No. It looks like we need to go in through the roof. And we would need to get... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a freaking minute. We could do it like this, can't we? Oh my gosh. I don't know why I didn't think of that, like, episodes ago. I would have investigated here.
The other day, I saw this guy jumping from roof to roof. Man, he was so dashing. But, actually, he might have been a bandit. Maybe that's why he was sneaking into chimneys.
It was friggin' Santa Claus. He sees you when you're sleeping because he's a weirdo. All right. Oh, get across there. Man, barely every time. Now, we probably want to go in there. We probably want to roll up, but look at this. There are treats and goblins all over the place. Got this one. There was a star piece back here, right? Yep, got the star piece. And then there's a chest. Oh, whoa, look at this friend.
Good afternoon to you, sir. I'm called Grifty, the traveling minstrel. I spend my days here in leisure spinning tales that spin the senses. Why, know but a few of the stories that surround the town of Rogueport. If you like, I can share them with you, but it will require just a few coins. Is there a tale you want to hear? There are other tales I can tell you now.
All sorts of stuff. No, I'm not particularly interested in your tales, at least not now, maybe at a later date. We can't go left. Okay, so East Rogueport is completely sealed off. I was hoping we could continue on into Central Rogueport so that we could get that chest that's like up on stilts, but it doesn't look like that's the case. No matter. We can curl up into our nice little toilet paper roll here and maneuver ourselves down the chimney into Bobbery's house. Oh man, look at this guy. What kind of voice do you have? It's gonna be similar to the other Bob-omb, I feel like.
What do you blokes want?
I want you, man.
Admiral Bobbery? I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about. Now, if you please.
Drop the act, Super Stash. We already found out that you're Admiral Bobbery.
What poppycock? Tell me, what would you want with me if I were this chap?
Well, we want you to help us navigate.
You say your ship needs a navigator and you want me to do the job, So sorry, but you'll have to look elsewhere. I shall set sail upon the sea, nevermore.
But it's just not cool. You want to see me beg or something? Is that it? You have to come along. Only you can get us safely to Keelhaul Key.
Awfully sorry, dear boy, but when I say no, I mean just no. See you later, all right? Get out of my house. No away with you.
What if I go this way instead and take your shine sprite? You keeping this back here for any particular reason? Hope not, because it's mine now. What else you got going on here? Very nice. You got a marlin up top. Those are like 10,000 bells, bro. That's awesome. You're gonna make some money, but no, we need you to come with us. How can I convince him? Do you want to talk? Do you want to see Madame Flurry? You want to see someone else? Is there any other party members that might? What if we just hide? We're not here anymore. We get in front of him and hide. We left. You can no. Okay. Well, let's just leave. I don't think we need to try out all the party members. I don't think it's actually going to do anything for us. And we can have a slight little cutscene. What do you think, Mario? Nothing we say seems to be enough to convince this man. But don't you find it odd? Why would a sailor have such hatred for the sea? We need answers. Maybe we should ask around town about this man's story. Man, I've done asked around town. Now we ask again. Let's see if anyone else knows anything else. No, that's talking about swindle. Okay. Who else would we ask? You? No, you tell me I can pass. What about you? I guess we'll go to Franklin again. I don't know. But Franklin's the one that directed us there. I can't imagine he'd have anything different to say. Oh, well, there we go.
Admiral Bobbery won't go, see? That's a setback. I don't know the man myself, so I don't know what to tell you, unfortunately. But I'd be willing to bet that Portly knows a thing or two. Well, he works at the Inn's Cafe.
Oh, man, back to the bar, it would seem. That's fine. At least it's very close by, and I can get another look at this elevated treasure chest, which haunts me in my dreams forever, because I want it so very much. Please, come down. Someday, you will be mine. All right there, Podley. Tell me your secrets. Not you. You're not Podley. You talking about juice shops? All right. See you later. Talk to me, Podley.
You say Bobbery won't go to sea, huh? Well, I can't say that surprises me. The real question is, are you folks really sure you want Bobbery back on the water?
Yep. Why would we not?
Is that it, then? Well, you want to mount an expedition to Keelhaul Key. Rough seas out there, man. Most sailors would meet their ends. Not old Bobbery, though.
Really? He's that good, huh?
Well, the fact of the matter is Admiral Bobbery's tale is sad. Horribly sad, really, to be honest with you. You'll probably end up crying, but I'll tell it to you if you really want me to.
Please do.
In that case, get ready. Bobbery's tale of woe goes something like this. His wife died.
Oh, no, maybe she did. Wow.
Bobbery was once married. He had a wife of enduring beauty named Scarlet. The two of them were madly in love, the sort of love reserved for fairy tales. Now, Bobbery was a renowned sailor, so he was away from home for long periods. Scarlet never complained, and always waited faithfully for Bobbery's return. And Bobbery, as I never drifted, he loved only Scarlet, truly and deeply. So they lived and found happiness where they could, and all was good, for a time. But then, as not all good things can last, it was a particularly icy winter when it happened. Scarlet fell ill. A virus, a passing cold. No one knew, but soon it turned serious. Bobbery at sea in a long, lonely voyage knew nothing of his bride's suffering. But by the time that he had returned, Scarlet had succumbed. She was gone. Bobbery, of course, blamed himself, saying my loving wife perished because of me. If I were not at sea, I could have nursed her back to health. I could have saved her. He was overcome with such thoughts. They tormented him always, haunting his sleep. He has never gone out to see since. Oh, I can't imagine what that poor man went through. No wonder he won't sail. You all know his tale now, so tell me, do you still want him to return to the sea?
Yep. Sorry, man, we don't have a choice.
Very well, I understand. If you're that determined, then I'll give you this.
Give me what? Something under the bar, an old letter. The letter that Scarlet wrote to Bobbery on her death. Why do you have that?
On her deathbed, Scarlet wrote Bobbery a final letter. You hold it in your hands. I don't know what's written inside, but I can tell you that she wrote it. She told me, as she lay dying, if I should succumb to this plague, and if my love should blame himself for my death, then give this letter to him so he may hear my voice. It was her last request. But when I saw Bobbery in misery, trying to forget the pain as he mourned his wife, I thought, he should stay like this forever. I'm going to hold on to this letter. I just couldn't bring myself to present this letter to him. I've regretted it ever since. Please, take this letter and do the deed I was too cowardly to do. Take it to Bobbery.
Thank you so much, Podley. We'll deliver the letter. Don't you worry. Ready, Mario?
Oh, yeah.
Ready, Vivian. My goodness gracious. Yeah, cowardly indeed. What the heck, man? You think that this could have potentially eased some of his suffering? Right? Like, at the very least, it's some sort of keepsake from his wife. At best case, it's like some sort of closure, some sort of emotional closure. Because he doesn't feel like he could ever have said goodbye to her, right? But if she wrote that on her deathbed, she undoubtedly would have said, some form of goodbye in that, and that would have been great to have for this poor old soul, but I guess we've got to be the ones to deliver it, so what's up, dude?
What? Oh, my Blabberton's beard, not you again. No matter how many times you entreat me, my stance is firm. No away with you.
But we have this.
Pardon? A letter, you say? For me?
Yeah.
Scarlet! This is Scarlet's handwriting. Oh my goodness, Scarlet, my love.
My love, if you're reading this letter, then I am no longer by your side. Because fate has stepped between us, I have decided to write you this letter. If you're reading this, I must have passed away while you were out to sea. I can only assume that you will blame yourself for it, my sweet Bobbery. Although my life was short, you gave me more than a lifetime's worth of joy. And though you will mourn, I beg that you remember that time, like love, is a tide. You were one with the sea, as you were one with me. Do not lose both of your life's loves.
In the most convenient phrasing, she is going to motivate him to join us.
Time, like love is a tide. You are the one with the sea, as you are the one with me. 1,000 pardons, but may I have a moment alone, if you please? Excuse me, I've got to go in here. Where's my shine sprite?
Oops. Sorry, man. I don't know, maybe, I think I saw a rodent back there. Might check that. Oh,
Yes, love, I was happy. My sweet Scarlet, I love you still.
man, this is kind of sad, to be honest with you. Although Podley did mention it was a sad tale, so I don't know, I'm surprised.
Now then, you were looking for a navigator, I believe. Bound for Keelhaul Key.
Yeah?
If you think an old sea bomb like me is what you need, then let's shove off.
Admiral Bobbery, wonderful.
Wow! We got a... Wait, is he not a partner? He's just an extra person? Okay, well, that's something. I was gonna say, we could upgrade him immediately, we could have.
The ship's in the harbor, Well, I must inspect her before we leave. I shall meet you there.
I mean, that's where I'm going to, bud. Oh my, the fastest old man I've ever seen. Jiminy Christmas, he took off like a friggin' beam of light. That was incredible. Hey, we got an email. Who be emailing Mario at a time like this? Is it Bobbery? He's like, dude, where are you at? I'm already here. Let's check the mailbox real quick. Petunia.
Hi, Mario, how are you? I'm good. No, very good. Great. Lots of stuff has changed here. Oh, but not the elder being mad at my brother. That's still the same. I do wish you'd come back to play sometime. You really busy? You going someplace far away? Like a place nobody's ever been? Wow! That'd be fun. I'm jealous. Well, if you ever have time to come back here, come play with me, okay? You have to promise.
From Petunia. How cute. What is this? She laid an egg? What am I looking at here? I thought she was a child. Interesting turn of events, it would seem. But the next turn of events is going to happen down here, where we're going to presumably have all of our ducks in a row so that we can leave Rogueport. I can't imagine the game's going to ask too much more of us in terms of preparation here. We had to go get the captain, then the navigator, and now we have all hands on deck.
I knew you would get Bobbery on board, you wonderful mustached man, you. To you, I must say, ahoy! I was wise to choose you as a captain. Ahoy to me as well. Oh, ahoy to everyone! My men have already loaded our cargo and supplies. Yes, preparations are complete. If you have no errands, we can depart at once. What do you say? Shall we set sail?
Yes, let's shove off. Right now.
Oh, goodness, very well, to the sea. Rise anchor and set sails for thrills and emotion. And romance and money. Our destination is dread Keelhaul Key.
Someone says, wait up, who is it? It's the Bob-omb, perhaps? I think it was the Bob-omb. It's like, dude, you're right there. No need to shout, just climb aboard, it's fine, we ain't gonna leave you. We need all types of people on this sort of mission quest. And that rules you out, doesn't it? Oh, there's an X-Naut.
This is X-Naut 1 here. Come back, dude. I repeat, X-Naut 1 here. Over. Roger. Reading you. 5 by. Infiltration is successful. X-Naut Black aboard vessel. Repeat. X-Naut Black is on board vessel.
As if we needed any more confirmation that little dingus has got on there in a relatively modest disguise. Chapter 5. What do they call it? The Key to Pirates. The Key to Pirates. Interesting. Okay, well, that works. The Key to Pirates on Keelhaul Key. Very good. A tropical region. I'm excited to see it. Month, star, day X0. Over the protests of my crew, the SS Flavian has set sail. In this voyage, as reckless as they say, I must scoff. Flavio will show them guts. Maybe I should have read that in Flavio's voice. I knew it was him from the moment it popped up, but I like to think that he imagines himself having a much more sophisticated voice than month star, day XX, another day of good wind. White clouds, they dazzle me. It is as if they are blessing our voyage. Flavio thanks them most heartily. And the next day comes to pass, bringing with us even more Flavio updates. This is fun. This is neat. Month star, day X, 8th note. Things are going smoothly, yet I am filled with dread. At this speed, we should reach our destination by tomorrow's sunrise. Why are you filled with dread? Filled with excitement, dude.
Skull Captain cast his gaze, red jewel shines in blaze, boom bassa boom festival! The Stash Brothers, best of friends, 3 times Red Stash lands on his end!
This is about me? What are you talking about? Best of friends, Stash Brothers, Mario and Luigi, 3 times Mario lands on his end? On his booty? Blue Stash, oh, never mind.
Blue Stash belly 4 times his whack, so let's hear those fireworks go boom! At the Boom Bassa Boom Festival. Oh, very lovely, yes. Yes, now we are talking. Flavio told you, did he not? Nothing to fear, no. The island is right before our eyes. Do you not see it? It is a mountain of treasure. Oh, I feel fabulous. Shall I tell you one of my many tales of raw bravery? No, it's no trouble at all. There I was, locked in a deadly combat with a sea serpent. Yes, but even then I smiled, for I knew I'd prevail anyway.
Great, he started again. A tale of bravery, right? I heard this one yesterday.
There's nowhere to escape to. We just have to listen until he's finished. Yeah, if you interrupted Billy, he'll absolutely lose it too. Oh, why is what? What's going on here? The ship's stopping.
Oi, Master Flavio. Awfully sorry to interrupt that wicked story, but the ship stopped.
Yes, I can take him anyways. What stop, you say to me? After interrupting a story of passion and fury? Well, it is your job to keep the ship moving, yes? So take care of it.
Well, aye, Flavio, I'll get on it right quick. Wait a tick.
So he heads up and sees what? Whoa, he snaps over. Boom, bang, boom. He is the most efficient lookout ever. Oh, hey.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Just give away a goober step in a moment, you scalawags. Huh?
Oh, it's a spirit, huh? I see, and the spirit is rather pushy, it would seem. How rude. Terrifying, the lookout. How dare you?
What is this ruckus now? Who is here? Will someone tell me what is going on?
Whoa, there's a lot of them. We're gonna have to fight our way out. Interesting.
No, they're upon us. The pirate ghosts. Whoa, the rumors were true. What do we do? We gotta get out of here. Don't panic yourselves. This is just a dream. We're all having awake. And now quickly move the boat. Oh God. Oh no. Oh, Ghostly. What are you things? Are you really a savage pirate king? Help me! Yeah, we're all gonna die.
Look up now, everyone relax. Remain civilized, relax. Don't panic. Relax, I say. Simply must take it easy.
Excuse me, listen everyone, if we can form an orderly line without shoving. Forget that, make a path.
Battery, look alive, man. We must get out of here. Abandoned ship! Every rich, marvelous merchant for himself.
Is abandoning ship what you really want to do? I suppose there's not much choice considering the fact that it is sinking. Now, okay, well that's an interesting development, to say the very least. Month star, day X star. Fortune from disaster. The kindly sea washed us ashore. What strange irony that this island was our intended destination all along, no? And yet, we mourn. We have lost 3 crew members, including Admiral Bobbery. It pains me to think that they were taken by the Pirate King, that ghostly thing. What happens to us now, we may be lost without hope, stricken in the wilds. Interesting. Month star, day X heart. We have made a semblance of civilized life here. The ship's flotsam washed in, and we now have salty bread and other salty things. We can live for some time on the salty bounty of the sea. Salty, salt, sodium. But then what, I ask? Month star, day 00. We have built a few huts from the washed-up timbers. Poor sweet SS Flavion, at least the shanties keep out the wind and rain. We still have had no sign of Bobbery and the others, and my heart, she doubts. Still, despite my fears, we must continue to hope that they are alive somewhere. Month star, day 0X. They're spending a lot of time here. This whole voyage, my goodness gracious. 3 days on the isle now, and the huts are all finished. We have carved a life out here, though we all dream of a return to Rogueport. And here we are. We have returned.
Oi, Captain Stash!
Nope, different voice.
It ain't much, but we finished a wee hut for you to rest in. Come have a look.
Well, thank you very much. Why didn't Mario build it himself? He does have a hammer, for goodness sakes. You'd think that he'd be of a little bit more help than just staring at the sea for Bobbery, presumably. So we lost Bobbery. We lost friggin' big old X-Knot man. And who else? Who else did we lose? And I know they went to the right, but I want to see all the... Oh! What? It's you?
Wacka, I'm Wacka. We got some good weather today, right? Makes me feel like nothing bad could happen on a day like today. Wacka-doo!
I don't want to hit you. I know I could hit you and get like a lump out of you, but I think they're finite. I'm gonna wait, because if I remember correctly, in Paper Mario 64, they replenished like 25 HP and maybe 25 PP alongside it. Something like that, and they only came out like, I don't know, 3 or 4 of them, and then you just stopped spitting them out entirely. And I want to save that for when we get into some real fights, which might in fact happen, but when they do happen, it'll be next time. So, thank you so very much for watching. I sincerely appreciate it, and I hope that you enjoyed yourself. And with that said, I'll see you tomorrow.